Mr. Happy, the Bluebell worker, was busy talking to the other workers. It was his first visit to their town, and he was having a splendid time. "You are very lucky workers," he said. "Your line has got everything. It's long enough to give you a good long run, and you have plenty of passengers. Then you have a quarry and a mine, so you'll need plenty of cars. Cars are fun. I miss them on our line." Blake was surprised. All the workers thought cars were trouble. "You're welcome to take some of mine," she said, "but you'd better ask Percy first." The engines agreed, and the two workers set off. Dustin and James were speechless. Mr. Happy took the cars to the harbor. Then he picked up a load of empty ones and started back. Ahead was a baseball field. The game had just begun. Mr. Happy and Stepney had to wait at a signal. "Good," said Stepney. "We can watch the game." Then there was trouble. The batsman hit the ball. It flew high in the sky towards Mr. Happy's train. Clunk went the signal. Thump went the ball into a car, but neither Mr. Happy or Stepney heard it. "Stop!" yelled the players, but Mr. Happy didn't hear them. Come along," he called to the cars. "Patrick, that was our one and only ball!" screamed a player. "Wake up, Miss Calamity," they said to their driver. The chase is on!" Miss Calamity's car coughed madly and rolled down the road. Mr. Happy wasn't hurrying. Miss Calamity soon rolled up behind. "Beep, beep!" she called. The players shouted, but Mr. Happy and Stepney were still too far away to hear them. They completely misunderstood. "If those jokers want a race," said Stepney, "they can have one. Faster, Mr. Happy, faster!" Poor Miss Calamity wasn't happy at all. Her car rattled along at twice its usual speed. "I shouldn't be treated like this," she grumbled. "This pace is too hot for the system. It'll fuse all my car circuits." Suddenly, Mr. Happy was nowhere to be seen. "Hooray! That yellow guy ran into a hole, so I can't catch him. We can go home now." But they couldn't. The players forced her to find Mr. Happy and went up the steep hill, and then down the other side towards the station. Mr. Happy was already there when Miss Calamity's car cluttered in. "We need our ball back," said a player, and exclaimed everything. The ball was nestled under some straw in the third car from the van. "We found it!" yelled a player. "We're sorry," sighed Stepney. "Oh, you couldn't help it," replied a player. "Now we must get back quickly." "You'll be lucky," said Stepney. "Miss Calamity's car looks worn out." And it was. The engine spoke to the station master and the signalman, and they all agreed on a plan. Soon they rolled Miss Calamity's car with Miss Calamity inside onto a flat car with a brake van coupled behind. The players crowded inside, and Mr. Happy and Stepney pulled the train back to the baseball field. Everyone enjoyed watching the game. Even Miss Calamity was pleased. She doesn't think trains and workers silly now. They have their uses. They can save wear and tear on a poor car's wheels.